Hey everyone, welcome back to the Callie Dress Sew Along. Today is day 3 and today is the most fun part. I love this part. So this is when we actually get to put our dress together. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your front bodice pieces and you're going to lay them out flat, right side up. And the bottom edges of your front pieces should be the exact same width. So you're going to go ahead and match those up. And once you lay them like this with right sides up and the edges overlap and they're even, you're going to take your back bodice and you're going to lay it right side down. And the bottom edge of the back bodice should be the exact same width as the top bodice. Now, if you are making a sleeveless wrap dress, if it's sleeveless, you're going to go ahead and pin along your shoulder seams and side seams and sew it. If you're going to add sleeves, you're just going to pin at the shoulder seams. I am going to add sleeves to this dress, so I'm going to pin right here and then I'm going to go sew my shoulder seams. Okay, now that they're pinned, I'm just going to go sew with a 3/8 inch seam allowance right along each shoulder edge. Now it's time to attach the sleeves. I'm going to take my sleeves to the ironing board and I'm going to press up a 1/2 inch seam along the hem and I'm just going to press it with an iron and then I'm going to do it to the other one. That way you won't have to press it once the sleeve is attached. It'll be so much easier to just fold it up once the sleeve is put together and the side seams are sewn, and then it'll be really easy to just turn under that hem that's already pre-ironed. So let's go do that at the ironing board. So now you just pressed up your sleeve hem with your iron. Don't sew that yet. And then we're going to attach the sleeves to the bodice. So I'm going to take my bodice, I'm going to lay it right side up. Then I'm just going to turn it so I can work with this armhole. I'm going to take one of my sleeves and you want to find the midpoint. So I'm just going to fold the sleeve in half and I'm just going to press it right there. And then I can see that little mark and I'm going to take that little mark and I'm going to line that up, right sides together, along the armhole. So that's your midpoint. And then you're just going to take your edges. You're going to line up your edge. And line up your other edge. And then you can see where your sleeve is, and you can just put another clip or pin in the middle. Okay, so now we have one sleeve pinned to the armhole. And we're going to do that with the other one, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so now we have pinned both of our sleeves into the armholes, and we're just going to take it to the sewing machine, and we're just going to sew the sleeves along the armhole curve. So let's do that. Okay. So now I have my sleeves sewn in, and it's time to attach the neckband, or you can hem the neckline. So if you're gonna hem it, you're just going to turn, you're gonna flip it over, and you're just gonna turn under a 1/2 inch hem, and you're gonna sew around your entire neckline. I am going to take my neckband, we're gonna attach the neckband, but what we need to do first is we need to go to the iron, and we're gonna press our neckband in half, so when we attach it and flip it out, it'll be just like that. So let's go press it. So I went ahead and pressed my neckband in half, and then I turned my bodice upside down. I'm just gonna attach the neckband all the way around the bodice and pin. Do not stretch anything as you attach it. This isn't the type of neckband like you make on a sweatshirt where you want it to have recovery to hold the neckband the right length, to hold your neckline the right length. You don't want that. So you want your neckband to be the exact same length as your neckline. We're not cutting this neckband shorter and pulling it to stretch. Don't do that. All right, almost done. And if you have any excess at the end of it, once you sew it and flip it, we'll just trim it off. Because I do like having more than enough for the neckband. So now that it's all attached, I'm just gonna take it to my sewing machine, and you're just gonna sew all the way around using a 3/8 inch seam allowance. So go do that. All right, so we just attached the neckband, and then I used an iron and I pressed all along the neckband, and I pushed the seam allowance under. And now I'm just gonna top stitch using a 1/8 seam allowance away from the seam line towards the bodice. So that's gonna hold down your seam from underneath to keep it from flipping. So just go and you're gonna sew a 1/8 inch seam, or you can just stitch in the ditch along the same seam line, but I like to use 1/8 inch, all the way around the neckline to hold that neckband in place. So, all right, go sew that. Now that we have our neckband done and top stitched, just take your iron and go and press it one more time to get it all smooth. And now it's the time to do your bodice right sides together. You're gonna match up the bottoms and your sleeves, and you're gonna pin. You're gonna open, remember when you had pressed up that hem in your sleeve? Open it back up right now when you go to attach it. You're gonna make sure your sleeve side seams meet, and you're gonna go and pin it all the way down to the bottom of the bodice. Okay, we're gonna do that with the other side. And you're just gonna lift this pin up, and you're gonna connect it because it's all 3 layers. And then you're also gonna pin right there. So once again, pin your shoulder, pin your sleeves, match up your dress side seams, and then pin all the way down to the bottom. And if you have a little bit of your band sticking out, we'll just trim it off. That was because, remember, we had added 2 inches to our band when we were measuring for it. Okay? And if you did not add sleeves, you're just gonna match up the bodices right sides together and pin down your side seams. So now go and sew along your sleeves and side seams of your bodice right now. You just sew down the sleeves and side seams, and you get to turn it right side out. And we are finished for today. All right. Let's see what it looks like. There you go. All right, so this is the bodice of your wrap dress. I hope you like it. And if your neckline looks a little too high, the good thing about this is as you wear it, you can push it down to whatever height you want. If you want a modest neckline, you just raise it. And if not, you can lower it. Okay, so today was day 3. I hope y'all had a lot of fun putting your bodices together of the Callie wrap dress. And don't forget to post a picture. We have I'm giving away a pair of Ginger scissors. So if you post a progress step, so go ahead and post a picture while you're sewing today, or post a picture of your finished bodice and put it on that post and put day 3, and that'll be 1 entry into the giveaway. I'm gonna choose a winner on Saturday for that one. And then once we finish the dress on Friday, you can post a picture to our Facebook group anytime from Friday to next Wednesday, and I'm gonna pick 1 winner on Wednesday to win a $25 gift card to Sew Weird Fabrics. So thank you, Evelyn Lee, for sponsoring. And you're also gonna win 3 free Seamingly Smitten sewing patterns, and then 2 other people are gonna win 3 free Seamingly Smitten sewing patterns also. So, woo, lots of giveaways. I hope you had fun today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna attach the circle skirt. Okay, see you tomorrow, bye.